Hey, Willis's World back with another one, and this time I'm going to be going over you know what, I'll just go down the list. First it will be Titan today, tomorrow Warlock, and the day after Hunter. I'll be going down my character list. But what I'm doing for these next three videos is going over exotic combinations that I find a lot of fun. Because you can have the best mod build as you want. However, if you build your build around an exotic or a weapon, it enhances them to a massive tier. And one of the strongest ones is actually on Warlock, but sadly I don't have the armor for it yet. But for the Titan today, I got a few recommendations. So, right now I'm kind of in PvP area. For my PvE loadout, I usually end up with this. Because, first combo I'll go over. Excuse me. Osteostriga, who with the one-eyed mask is straight up brutal. And there are things you can pair with that to make your Titan damn near unkillable. Because all of the poison explosions that are caused by this, off of rapid precisions and kills, it does only trigger the explosion once, unless you're a Warlock. But Osteostriga, right here, that one explosion of poison, anything caught in that explosion damage area, if they die to the poison, it still counts as a kinetic final blow. So you pair that with Kinetic Siphon. Yeah. You get a lot of horsepower. But then you gotta pair that with... a Titan with non-stop Devour with one-eyed mask. And that's before you even go into this stuff. This is a incredibly hard build to kill. And that's even before getting into further things for damage reduction. Oh yeah, that's right. I salvaged my other chest piece because this one had better stats. But yeah, like, Innervation here gets my grenade back faster. Oh, and speaking of those now, I have a voice mod thing on. I actually think that I have it where it's registering my voice to it. That should be a little better. But yeah. Now I hope I'm not just talking to space now, because now I have no clue if I'm actually talking or not, but yeah. This is one of my favorite combinations. And then I'll just show off some more in here that are also really fun. You got your Doomfang Pauldrons here, the Synthoceps, the Worm God Caress. Those are all really fun with one weapon in particular. If you pair that at all with the Monte Carlo, you're solid. Your melee is regenning so fast, and with Void 3.0, that melee regenning fast is... yeah, it is very good. And with the Worm God Caress, melee final blows increase melee damage, shield throws get multiple shield bashes, destroy everything in a single clump. Synthoceps, if you're surrounded, buffs your melee damage. Doomfang Pauldrons, super energy off of your void melee final blows. It actually doesn't pair too bad with this one either. Your melee hits end up storing energy, and the next time you receive a melee hit yourself, you explode. Pretty fun. Purging Greaves is nice with it. Dune Marchers is very nice with it. Stand Aside is great with it. Stand-asides, though, you don't really need it. It's a lot of energy back with it. Severance Enclosure is a little more for the Hammer Throw Solar Titan, but it could be used elsewhere as well. And actually, that would actually be pretty fun with the Shield Throw. Everything you kill with your Shield Throw ends up exploding. Hollowfire Hearts, definitely solar-based. Armamentarium is actually very nice with the Devour Titans now, because you've got 2 grenades consistently coming up. Heart of Inmost Light is nutty. But yeah, that's basically all the ability stuff, and pairing that with Monte Carlo, yeah, there's a lot you can do with that. The Insurmountable Skull Fort is focused on Arc, sadly. This one is okay, but I find others are funner. The Khepri's Horn, though, everyone underestimates it. But the thing about that, it is any solar final blow grants you back your Barricade. And with the new Void 3.0 going on, you can set up your Barricade to be the little crouching one, the Rally Barricade, rather than the Tower Barricade. Set that up, you send a little solar burst forward with it, it actually does decent damage. Sadly, the burst from it itself doesn't give it back. However, anything here that is solar that you want to choose to use, even if it's not here and it's just a basic legendary, any solar weapon pairs very well with it. And a lot of the Iron Banner weapons right now are actually solar. I'm actually very much liking this hand cannon from Iron Banner, at least for PvP. PvE, I haven't really used it much yet. Tend to use this more for PvE with volatile rounds. But yeah, the Khepri's Horn, just use a solar weapon with it, and that's already going to be getting your Barricade back so fast. When I was playing with this, I could usually get up to 3 barricades around me in a dense area, and all 3 of them are regenning your shield at the same time because of new Void 3.0. Yeah, it's a lot. And you pair that with your Overshields, make it so your grenade regen faster. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with it. But yeah, that's just one of many. The Eternal Warrior, Casting Fists of Havoc, that's an arc-based one. Not really too good in my opinion. Could be very good with arc rework coming the season after next. Oh. This next combination, I despise seeing in PvP when they have heavy ammo. The Icefall Mantle with the Heir Apparent. It is a stacking Overshield, and you have to get through 2 Overshields to even hit their actual health bar, and that's before any mods they have kick in. It is such a pain in the butt to fight in PvP, and with it being a machine gun, you get a good 20 rounds, and if you have Scavenger or Ammo Finder on it, that makes it so that you get more off of each ammo pickup. I forget which mod does that. Yeah, the Heir Apparent is very, very nasty in PvP, and that combination also works in Gambit. Yeah, simple enough to say, Gambit is ass with that combination coming into Invade. Now, there is one thing I wish they would allow, but honestly, I understand why they don't allow it, because there's some nasty combinations if you could. I kinda wish that you can combine exotics. Because, I mean, like, picture it. A Khepri's Horn with Icefall Mantle. Bruh, that Overshield would always be existing. It would never not be there. Titan's Ramparts with Khepri's Horn. Hey, you can shoot through your Barricade, and if you kill someone with solar while shooting through your Barricade, it's regenning your Barricade. And this is just on the Titan. So yeah, I understand why they don't do that. there's a lot of combinations of weapons and armor pieces that work really well. Although, the best of them are definitely on Warlock. Sadly, I do not have the exotic armor needed for either of the combinations. The Lemonarch is pretty good, but that one does take some skill base to it. You need to land your precision hits rapidly to get that explosion to happen. However, there is an exotic armor combination with it that makes it so that you have time to do it. But yeah, for the Titan, in my mind, there's a few of them that are worth using, and a few of them that, outside of PvP, I'm probably never going to use. Like the Antius Words, I'm not going to use that anywhere besides PvP. Peacekeepers, PvP. Lion Ramparts, PvP. Hoarfrost, that one I actually might use in both, but I don't have it yet. But yeah, primarily for PvE builds, my recommendations for Titan: MK44 Stand-Asides with your Shield Bash melee for your Void, because that Shield Bash hits with the ability recharge a portion of your melee energy. If you combine that with your Stasis Gauntlets having the full grenade energy use, refills a portion of your grenade energy, and heavy-handed, and have a way to charge both of those, yeah, you can be spamming your melees. And with full Overshield off of Final Blows with that melee, yeah, this is a very tanky choice. And with it being a melee, you just go and pick up the Monte Carlo, any little bit you don't have. Shoot an enemy and you'll get it. Simple as that. Purging Greaves can do the same thing with Monte Carlo, but when you're in the air and activate Shield Bash, Hammer Strike, or Seismic Strike. Seismic Strike is the Arc variant, Hammer Strike is Solar, Shield Bash is Void right now. Take that with Monte Carlo, generate it faster. When you activate any of those in the air, you deal bonus damage. Yeah, that bonus damage is almost a 60% increase. It is a massive damage increase. And it stacks with other damage increases, so absolute insanity there. The Dune Marchers I tend to use more with the Solar Hammer throw. Become Thor and just sprint for a moment, throw your hammer at a group, chain lightning between everything, pick up your hammer again, sprint for a moment, and you can just repeat over and over. Same thing with the Severance Enclosure with hammers. And honestly, when hammers get a rework with solar rework, I really hope they keep hammers, because yeah, when solar rework happens, if I can be doing that combination and be creating the Sun Warrior effects off of it, yeah, I am going to be having a blast with solar. Armamentarium's pretty good, especially like if you take off the One-Eyed Mask Striga combination and throw in Striga Orb Creations Devour stuff with this in there, your grenades are coming back non-stop, and with the Controlled Demolition on Titan, your grenades then grant Volatile. Well, your grenades have Volatile on them, then you can go and put the mod on, making it so that grenade Final Blows grant more Volatile, and yeah, you could just be exploding everything and non-stop healing and getting grenades back at a ridiculous rate. So that's actually not one to just shrug off in PvE. It is very nasty right now. Hollowfire Heart is decent. Heart of Inmost. Yeah, you pair this with Monte Carlo or any weapon that generates any ability regen. Actually, one of my favorite combinations with Heart of Inmost Light is actually in the kinetic slot. The Traveler's Chosen. Final Blows with this weapon grant stacks, up to 10 stacks, and then you can use those stacks, and if you have full stacks, it will regenerate every ability from nothing. You pair that with the Heart of Inmost Light, yeah, you get abilities back so damn fast, and with Void 3.0, all of your abilities are nasty as crap. Awesome to use. But yeah, that's it for the Titan. There's a lot of good things you can use. Monte Carlo with any of the melee based ones is insane, including Insurmountable. Insurmountable is actually just about the same thing as the stand-asides, except Insurmountable heals. But yeah, the Titan has a lot of ability-focused items. Not really many weapon enhancers, but the ability focus. Titans are very nice for PvE, especially with the Void 3.0, at least ability-wise. Now, there is still a combination on Warlock that's a little better than just about everything else in the game, but all of them have their strong points right now. If you want to be the team player and best support anyone has ever seen, yeah, the Rally Barricade with the Khepri's Horn and your favorite solar weapon that you can find in the game, you pair that combination, you're going to be generating overshields for yourself and your allies ridiculously fast. And if you take Controlled Demolition off and put in Offensive Bulwark, when you have that overshield on, your melee range and damage is increased, and your grenade charges significantly faster. The actual stat boost from it is a 50 discipline increase. In essence, if you have 50 discipline on your character, you get an overshield, you then have capped discipline. At least for stat cap. If you have 100 discipline, you can actually go up to the equivalent of 130 discipline, since that is actually a overstat cap, sadly. Because that is actually something that a lot of people don't realize. You can actually overstack your stats, but it's only to a certain point. If you have 100 there, it's not going to do much. However, it will be doing a little and get it a little faster. But there is a stack limit of all stat combinations into it of 130. 100 is the highest your armor can get it to. The extra 30 just comes from stat boosts, whether it's from your subclass with the new system for it, or mods that give a extra stat boost. And no, I'm not meaning these ones. I mean, there's actual stat boost ones. I actually don't think I have any of them set to the right slot to show that off. Oh boy. Oh yeah. That's a lot of fun. That is actually ridiculously fun with Khepri's Horn, because the little fire wave it sends out can create war mine cells. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, as far as the Titan goes, really almost any exotic it has is going to be enhancing its playstyle. Every exotic should be, but right now the top most meta ones for it, that's not exotic armor. Most meta ones right now is definitely the ones that have a tie to abilities. Lauralee Splendor right here. Sunspots on Barricade casts, whether you're in Void, Arc, or Solar. Granting that Sunspot with that alone is awesome, but having that Sunspot heal you as well, you get this when Solar rework comes around, yeah, you're going to be damn near unkillable. I can tell you that right now. And I don't even know what else is going to be going on, but as long as those sunspots stay in some form and consistently can be procced, you're always going to be healing. And you can actually stack that with Well of Life and Explosive Wellmaker to grant yourself even more healing on top of the healing sunspots are doing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've just yet to actually be able to do anything to go and get that. Probably going to try the Legendary campaign at some point, but Yeah, it's a pain. Ashton Wakes is going to be ridiculous with solar rework coming. Yeah. Just from seeing that, you can probably tell already what that's going to be like. And keep in mind, the fusion grenades, one shot in PvP. So I guarantee when solar rework comes around, these are going to be getting seen a lot in PvP. That one's pretty good right now. Kind of meh though at the moment. Backup plans. This one's actually pretty damn good right now. If you can get a demo shotgun that has Void on it and play that with Void 3.0. Oh boy. And actually, I don't even think it's restricted to Void. No, it is restricted to Void. Damn it. Okay. But, look right there. Void Overshield. I don't think anyone's realized what that means. This is meaning when your melee is charged and you get a shotgun final blow with your melee being fully charged, it's putting a Void Overshield. Remember the fact that Void Overshield significantly increases your grenade charge rate and you can roll a demo shotgun on a Void subclass? Yeah, just for a future idea. And pair that with Heavy-Handed. Yeah, Heavy-Handed makes it so that if you're surrounded by enemies and get a shotgun final blow, or fusion rifle final blow, and then I think it's either sidearm or SMG, which both of those are somewhat useless right now. They have their uses, like the, what's it called? It is an exotic. It's one of the newer ones that was released with the Forerunner. This is a special ammo sidearm, meaning if you're surrounded by enemies when you have Heavy-Handed and have the secondary perk active, you're getting ammo back from killing enemies with it. And its catalyst makes it very easy to kill things, because, yeah, it basically turns your magazine into a grenade. But, yeah. Those are all fun. The Jaeger Scepter definitely pairs very well with any of the stasis element ones here. Which, honestly, I think is, right now, really just the Hoarfrost. But still, very nice. Honestly, every exotic has its niche. There's just a few of them that cover more areas than the others. And heck, if you want a weapon enhancing build, Actium War Rig with the I am bad with names. Sweet Business. That you can literally just cover fire anything and also get a lot of damage out because it's non-stop firing. Reloading stops DPS. Sweet Business with that exotic chest piece is ridiculous. But yeah, before I go and rant on about more and more combinations, that's really all of the ones that I enjoy on Titan. I probably made no sense in this video, but really the extent of it, if you find a combination of exotics that you like and you love pairing together, then yeah, you're good to go and you'll enjoy the game. The exotics add a lot to it and enhance certain playstyles to the point of breaking them. But yeah, with that, Willis's World out.